Alright, collective. I am pulling from a past life deck, Oracle. So, since it seems like there's an overall awakening going on, I'm just going to pull it from the past life deck. If something resonates, it may trigger something to help you remember. You could possibly be having dreams. But if it don't resonate, just leave it, okay? So, we got Asia coming out. Asia. So, in the past life, someone could possibly have been Asian descent. Finances. In a past life, you could have had struggles, issues with your finances. Got orphan at the bottom. Got wisdom coming out. So just think of it as like, depending on what you feeling like, what may resonate in a past life, you could have been going through any of these situations, and it may trigger something with why you're dealing with what you're dealing with in this lifetime. Monk or nun at the bottom. So, like I said, somebody you could have been a monk. Somebody you have a lot of wisdom. When it comes to finances, in the past life, you could have been very financially abundant, especially if you feel like you may be having struggles or stagnation with your finances. And like I said, somebody you could be of Asian descent, or you could be having dreams. You know what I'm saying? Listen, sometimes certain movies that we're drawn to is because of something that's within our past life. Communal living. So somebody, if you feel like you're somebody that's always in an apartment, you always where you can't live alone, you may have been in a communal living situation in a past life. What else? What else? Persecution and inquisitions. Inquisition. Persecution and inquisitions. So, shit, somebody you might have been back in the days. You might have been a king or queen. You might have been the one to sentence. You know what I'm saying? That what that says. We got father at the bottom. This could have been someone's father. Persecution and inquisition. We got orphan coming out. So somebody you might feel here, you might feel like an orphan now, being as if you. Some of us are star seeds, and we realize that we are not from this planet. Got vows at the bottom. Karmic relationship. Some of us probably dealing with karmic relationships right now due to something from my past, from a past life. And it's like I feel like you got Native American. I just saw a video saying if you have O or A blood, you're Native American. I don't know. Go do your own research. I don't know how true that is. This is for information purposes only. So, like I said, somebody could be dealing with karmic relationships, and it could be based off of a past life situation. We got ships, Native American again, and I feel like they try to tell so-called melanated people that they're all been brought over on ships, when a lot of us are Native American right here, indigenous to this land. But that's another video. What else? Spirit, past life, and people pay attention to your dreams right now because they could be very vivid. We got farm, so that ain't too far in the past. But somebody in a past life, you could have been a farmer. Unrequited love at the bottom. So if you feel like you're experiencing that in this life, it's possibly stem off of a past life situation. Lessons and blessings. So yeah, got lessons and blessings. I feel like we are all sourced in these suits having experiences. So when you have some type of experience, try not to just sit in it and dwell in it. You know what I'm saying? Let it just be that an experience, something that you learn from. Either it be a lesson or a blessing. We got health. So somebody in this lifetime, say for instance, somebody you may have bad health in this lifetime. It could be because of due to something from a last lifetime, and there's some of y'all who don't have no health issues. And once again, it could be due to something from a past life. You know what I'm saying? Wow, medicine man or medicine woman at the bottom. So somebody you could have been the herbalist in the village in a past life, and therefore you probably are the herbalist now. Spirituality and religion, male or female. So yeah, it's somebody. I don't know because I was led to pull this deck, and I was trying to figure out. I only usually do this for personal reasons, but they wanted me to pull it for the collective. So I hope this helps. I'm not gonna do no clears because I don't see me trying to clarify this. But like I say, somebody pay attention to your dreams. You could be having all type of dreams, daydreams, visions of things. If you can remember, write it down. Yeah, you might be daydreaming about something from ancient times, something like I say from Asia, from medieval times. You might think it as oh, because you watch something on TV, but it could be you in a past life. So y'all pay attention to your dreams. Pay attention to them. Pay attention to the type of movies that you're drawn to. A lot of y'all are drawn to those. Is it 3,000? And you wonder why those Aztec warrior movies and stuff, and you wonder why because it's part of you, part of something in the past life, and some of us you may need to see if you can conjure up your energy from that past life to help you in this lifetime. All right. So I hope this resonates or hits for whoever source had me make this video for. May the person with the eyes to see and the ears to hear, may it reach you. Other than that, I send you love, peace, and light. Deuces.